If you spend any time online, you've definitely come across HTTP and HTTPS. Today, let's break down what they really are and what makes them different. HTTP and HTTPS are both protocols used when browsing websites. Simply put, a protocol is a set of rules for communication. It's like traveling abroad. Without a shared language, you just can't communicate. Same with devices and websites. They need to use the same protocol to understand each other. HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. It defines how your browser asks a website for a page and how the website sends back everything you see: text, images, videos, and more. But HTTP has a big problem. It sends data without encryption, so anyone on the network can see it. Not very safe, right? That's why HTTPS was created. The S stands for secure. It adds a layer of protection on top of HTTP. Imagine HTTP is like sending a postcard where the postman and anyone else can read what you wrote, and they can even alter the message. HTTPS, on the other hand, is like putting your message inside a locked safe, and only you and the website you're visiting know the combination. That's why whenever you enter sensitive information, like your name, address, or credit card number, you should make sure the website is using HTTPS. So how does HTTPS work? It uses an encryption protocol originally called SSL, which was later improved and renamed TLS. Because SSL was around longer and more familiar, people still often call TLS SSL, but nowadays, it's mostly TLS doing the job. TLS does three main things. First, before any data is exchanged, it verifies identity. It makes sure the website you're visiting is really the real deal, not a fake site trying to trick you. For example, when you visit Google, Google shows you a digital certificate issued by a trusted third party, like an ID card saying, "I'm really Google, not an imposter." Second, it encrypts data transmission. Even if someone intercepts the data, all they'll see is scrambled nonsense they can't understand. Third, it prevents tampering. TLS adds a data integrity check to make sure what you receive hasn't been changed along the way. If it detects any tampering, the connection is immediately dropped. To sum it up, HTTP tells us how to transfer web content, while SSL or TLS protects that transfer to keep it secure. Together, they form HTTPS. So why hasn't HTTP been completely phased out yet? Mainly because some older websites haven't upgraded, certain devices have compatibility issues, and upgrading costs time and money. But for most major websites, HTTPS is already the default, and browsers like Chrome, Safari, and Firefox are making sure of that. Sites without HTTPS not only fall behind in search rankings, but also lose user trust. And beyond that, some tools take it further. X-VPN for Windows, for example, has search engine protection. It checks search results in advance and marks them as safe or risky, so you can click with confidence. Finally, it's not just websites. Apps and software also use HTTP or HTTPS to quietly talk to servers in the background. Hopefully now, HTTP and HTTPS aren't such a mystery anymore. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe. Here, we keep breaking down tech in simple, clear ways. See you in the next video.